Well, everybody, this is Monday, the 29th of December 2025, and Stephen's tired of laying in bed all day. This is our third full day, our fourth full day into the flu, and he is just very tired of laying in bed all day. And so he figured he had to get out and do something. Stephen is not one to just sit still at all. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud that he's not one to sit still. But it was on Friday that we both found out that we had the flu on Friday. So we were in bed on Friday. We were in bed on Saturday. We didn't go to church yesterday on Sunday. Today is Monday. And so he's been out and about working on this car today. Alright, so this Cadillac has some issues with it, and he's been working on it, and you can see the wind is blowing and whipping, and that's a new flag up there. That's a tall flag for that flagpole, and you can see the wind is really whipping. And it is cold. It's not the 60-degree day that we had on Christmas, you all. It was actually 60 degrees on Christmas. Let's go walk around and see what the temperature is today. Oh, and what a difference a few days makes. What a difference. It's 20 degrees. Not the 60 degrees that we had on Christmas Day. Big difference. A 40-degree difference. See my shadow, everybody? Hello to Ruthie's shadow. Anyway, so you got this one back in the garage now. This is the Cadillac CTS. We're blessed to have two Cadillacs, praise the Lord. We're really blessed. So that is the CTS that he has back in the garage. And then this is the year 2000. This is the DTS model. This is the 2000. And he's been working on this today. Just, if he can't work on the truck, he's going to work on something. That's Stephen for you. He's just not one to sit around. I mean, yes, the flu has kept us in bed. It sure has. And it's disappointing, too. He had an eye doctor appointment today that he couldn't go to because he has the flu. Obviously, an eye doctor is not going to see you if you have the flu and you're coughing and hacking and you have the flu. Plus, most of the people at the eye doctor are elderly. So, we knew that when we told them that he had the flu, we knew that they would cancel the appointment. And so, but his eye appointments are very important. And they're very hard to come by. And they're very hard to schedule. With Stephen being an over-the-road truck driver, it is really hard to schedule appointments. It is. And a lot of times he will have to cancel appointments too, because he couldn't make it back in time for a load or something. It's just medical appointments are really hard to schedule. Now, as far as on Friday when we walked into it was a walk-in office. It was one of those clinics where you don't have to have an appointment. I forgot, they're called something, but it's not a regular doctor's office. It's just where you don't have to have an appointment, a walk-in facility. So that's what we did on Friday. We walked into the facility. It was not a scheduled doctor's appointment when we took the flu test. So those types of things we can do. But as far as a regular doctor and a regular checkup and a regular routine schedule with your standard doctor, it is just incredibly hard when you have an over-the-road truck driving job. So we were really bummed out. Because this has been on the calendar for 6 months. His eye doctor appointment was on the calendar because he tries to go twice a year to the eye doctor. But it is what it is, and we understand why they wouldn't see somebody with the flu. We understand. Don't want to give the flu to everybody out there, and don't want to get the doctor the flu. So Stephen is just really restless today. Restless. You know, a man like Stephen can only stay in bed for a few days, and then that's it. You know, he's even if he does have the flu, he has to be up and about, doing, because that's just who he is. He's you can't keep a good man down, right? So, excuse me. And of course, I also still have the flu. AJ, he still has the flu. Of course, he's not with us, but we talk to him every night, and he still has the flu. So he's coughing and hacking when we're talking to him on the phone. Steven's tools. Well, he's got it nice and warm in here with the propane heater. Blueford Tea Justice. Excuse me. I'm glad you're feeling better enough to be able to be out here, Stephen.
Well, I'm pushing it. I don't need to be out here too long.
Oh, while I'm out, let me show everybody that vent window that you're going to replace. You called it a wind wing, but it's a vent window.
Okay. My entire life since the 60s, we've always referred to that as the wind wing. Now, we do live in the eastern part of the country, and they're weird over here, so they probably went by the official name, which would have been a vent window. So, it's also known as the vent window. Where I grew up, it was known as a wind wing.
Alright, so, if you all saw yesterday's video where he was unboxing his new window, he's going to replace that window. Vent window, wind wing. He doesn't like looking in the mirror and seeing that bar there in the window. So, and if he does a good job and he likes that, then he's going to replace the driver's side. So, that is the window that he is, when he is able to, is going to replace. They're not very popular these days anymore anyway, are they? Those vent windows, those wind wings, are not very popular.
They don't put them in cars anymore. They should never put them in cars at all, as far as I'm concerned. But if you're a cigarette smoker, you're the best thing in the world. You smoke cigarettes.
Oh, because you can just flick it outside.
That's a cigarette smoker's best friend. Anyway, so I know y'all want to see this window. Since briefly talking about So I'll hold it up there. Back up. If you look at the way it fits around the edges, see that?
Yeah.
So that's the glass. But right now I'm trying to deal with getting this Cadillac out of the garage.
All right, thanks for showing everybody. You always got some
So
type.
this now it's just becoming a freaking big ordeal. All it's gonna do is just switch out the freaking radiator, and it's been a major ordeal because it didn't have two of the orifices wasn't right. One of the orifices wasn't even in it, so I had to make one. And then when I got to the other side with the radiator fittings, I had to modify that. And then when I modified that, it didn't have enough length. So then I had to find some hose. Then when I got that done, now it's been a freaking week, and I can't find half the freaking parts that I took apart off of it. I don't know where they went. I thought I set them all right here. But that's what happens. You think something's going to take 10 minutes, ends up freaking taking half your life. For one, this is the one that goes to the side over here. That one goes there. Now I need two more to go over here. They should be right where I put the bolts. Huh. Yeah, so I'm missing two clips. clips just like that. I can't put this back together without them. Is it burping?
Yep. Is that a good thing or a bad
That
thing?
means the thermostat's finally opening up.
Look, it's boiling.
It's burping. The thermostat's opening up, so it's trying to circulate.
Oh, okay.
It's got a big air pocket in it.
Well, that's very discouraging that you lost the clips.
Well, yeah, it is.
It's not like you have something like that just laying around.
Around here somewhere, just gotta find it.
Well, you certainly can't zip tie that, can you? I'm trying to make a joke. I'm trying to make a joke about how you can zip tie almost anything, but you can't zip tie that. So, for those of you that are not aware, our neighbor gave us this car. Our next door neighbor literally gave us this car. So not only did we have the one Cadillac, but this is a 2000 DTS, and she literally just gave it to us. I mean, we paid for the registration and, of course, added it to our insurance, but our 95-year-old next door neighbor literally just gave this car to us. We have videos about that. We have videos about almost everything. That's what we do. We're content creators. We're YouTubers. We make videos about almost everything. Oh wow! Oh wow! It's jumping out now.
It's jumping out now.
Oh! It reminds me of the hot springs. Look, it's like a hot spring. I was just reminding the people that didn't know that our neighbor gave us this car.
Yeah, I might have blew it up. Probably blew the head gasket on it. I don't know. It got hot on me. Going to town. I thought it was a thermostat. It was probably the head gasket. I don't know. But when I got back, it blew the radiator out of it, so I had to put another radiator in it.
You don't want to put the cap back on that. Oh, wow. It's plastic.
That's typically what they do when they got a blown head gasket, but it's not doing it steadily, see? How it stops?
Yeah.
That tells me it's just the thermostat opening and closing. See, if it was a head gasket, it would do that constant.
Oh. Now, there it goes again, see? Splish splash. That's boiling hot. Excuse me. It's blue. Crazy.
Come across those two yet. Well, there's one right there, I think. Yeah, you see it.
Oh, it's kind of hidden down in there. It's actually in there, hidden. All right, well, you found one.
All right, well, you found it. It's kind of hidden down in there.
Well, I'm glad you found the one. Maybe the other one's down there hiding too. Oh, did you find it? Well, praise the Lord! Yay! Looks like he's got all his clips. Well, they were just sneaky hiding.
They were sneaky hiding. The sneaky came out in the open.
I'm sure glad you found them.
Well, I'm glad they didn't fall so far I couldn't see them.
Well, yeah.
That's what I was worried about. They'd fall somewhere down over here. This is where old market used to be.
What did the temperature gauge say?
It's hot.
All right, so what are you surmising? What are you finding out?
Well, it isn't circulating any water, I know that. Which isn't right.
It's not circulating any water?
No, it's not getting warm on the inside. But it says it's hot. Which means that the system has to be burst. Trying to figure out how I'm going to do that.
Okay, in layman's terms, help me to understand.
Generally what you have to do is shut this off, let it cool down, and when it cools down, it'll suck the water out of the thing. So I'm not getting any heat, which means water isn't flowing through the system, which means the water hasn't gotten over to this side yet. So water isn't circulating because it hasn't made it over here. You can hear it's empty. You don't hear it going. So I have to figure out how to burp it.
Excuse me. But
I don't believe it's a blown head gasket, because if it was, it would be spewing water out of there 24/7. It wouldn't just stop and go. I want to push it. My throat's starting to feel sore.
yeah, we both had the flu and we're out here in these 20-degree temperatures.
Bye-bye. I just come out here to see if I can get that car out of the garage so that I can use my tools. I need to have that out of here so I can work on that any time, but I needed to have it out of my way. Now it's out of my way. It's out of my way. I'll have to adjust that hood. Sure. At least it's not in my way. Have a wonderful day wherever you are.
I forgot my life. Fridge.
Have a wonderful day.
You are.
God bless.
And later, ladies and gentlemen. Have a wonderful day.
Wherever you are, man.
God bless.
And later.